Hey there, and welcome back to Gear Up with Gregg. I'm April, one of the outside sales specialists here at Gregg Distributors, and today we're going to talk about the ways that 3M fall protection is a step above the rest. 3M has been dedicated to upholding safety standards since the late 90s, and it definitely shows in their ever-adapting product line. The Canadian Standards Association, or CSA, is always updating safety standards, and 3M never fails to stay innovative to keep up. 3M has two major fall protection brands, DBI-Sala and Protecta. DBI-Sala created the world's first self-retracting lifeline, patented for use in the silver mines in Sala, Sweden. For over 65 years, DBI-Sala has provided the best solutions for workers at height, no matter the industry. So if you're looking for a line that doesn't compromise on quality, DBI-Sala is the way to go. Protecta started as a manufacturer of positioning belts in France in 1956. Now, they have an extensive line of safety equipment from basic harnesses all the way to complex, industry-specific anchorage connectors. This line meets or exceeds all safety standards, bringing you peace of mind without breaking your budget. But why is fall protection so important? Well, did you know that in 2017, falls accounted for 20% of all lost time claims in Alberta? And in 2018, the average number of fall injuries in Ontario was 80 per day. That's one every 20 minutes. Now, not all falls are at height, but the ones that are can be the most devastating. In fact, 18% of all workplace fatalities are the result of falls from height. That's why fall protection is so critical. There's a lot that goes into a fall protection system. But to remember the essentials of fall protection, just think of your ABCs. A is for anchors. An anchor is a secure point of attachment between the worker and the building or structure they are working on. Although there are many different types, all anchors must be able to support the intended load of a personal fall arrest system, be inspected regularly by a qualified individual, be connected to a suitable source, such as steel. When choosing an anchor point, keep in mind that it should be able to support a minimum of 5,000 pounds per worker. Some examples of good anchor points include trusses, metal roofs, steel beams, and cured concrete. Anchors meant for wooden or metal roofs, like this hinged roof anchor, are fast and easy to install. They're durable and corrosion resistant and are most common in the construction and roofing industries. Most anchors of this style are portable and reusable, so they move where the work does. A sliding beam anchor is used where steel or other heavy-duty I-beams are available. These are typically used on construction sites where the corrosion-resistant exterior and adjustable size really come in handy. Best of all, they slide along the I-beam as the worker moves, keeping your anchor point right above you at all times. Also common on construction sites, the wedge anchor is used to secure a single worker's lifeline to concrete decks or columns. These anchors are lightweight and compact, making them easy to move from place to place. Wedge anchors are designed to be used with vertical walls or overhead ceilings only. Temporary anchors like this concrete anchor strap are generally meant for single use. This one from the Protecta line is designed to slip over rebar prior to the concrete being poured. Once the concrete has set, you have an extremely sturdy anchor. Once you're done with it, simply cut the strap and discard it. Next up is B, which stands for body support. There are two main types of body support: body belts and full body harnesses. A body belt is strapped around the waist and is used for worker positioning or travel restraint which just means it stops you before you get too close to a fall hazard. It should never be used for personal fall arrest. For any workplace where there is a potential for a fall to happen, workers must upgrade to a full body harness. Full body harnesses evenly distribute the force of a fall arrest across the worker's shoulders, upper thighs, chest, and pelvis. They vary based on the type of work being done. But all full body harnesses must be inspected prior to each use. There should be no tears, pilling, holes, or other signs of wear on the harness. They must have a built-in fall arrest indicator, which indicates if the harness has sustained a fall, and they must be able to comfortably support the worker in case of a fall, while not restraining regular movements during work. The Protecta Pro full body harness has been developed with the right fit for the right value. The features include a thicker, softer hip pad, a sturdier tool belt, and a fixed back D-ring that stays in position with minimal need to readjust. The auto-resetting lanyard keepers are great for parking your hooks, and they feature moisture-wicking padding around the neck. The DBI-Sala ExoFit Next Full Body Harness has all the benefits of the Protecta series, but with one major upgrade: the iSafe Intelligent Safety System. iSafe uses radio frequency identification, RFID technology, to provide quick access to inspection, inventory, and information. It also automates the inspection process with preloaded data sheets and other information available at your fingertips. So no matter the job site, this handy system will be nearby. And the whole system is paperless and reduces the time of inspecting and recording inspections by well over 30%. That brings us to C, connectors. Connectors are what links a worker's body harness to the anchor. They need to be selected carefully for each situation, but all connectors must have a maximum allowable free fall distance of 6 feet, a maximum deceleration distance of 3.5 feet, and a maximum arrest force of 1,800 pounds. Connectors come in 3 types: standard lanyards, shock-absorbing lanyards, and self-retracting lifelines, or SRLs. Now, standard lanyards are only to be used to maintain a working position, not for fall arrest. This is because a standard lanyard does not have shock absorbers, which means that the full arrest force would impact the worker's body if a fall were to occur. For a fall distance greater than 2 feet, you're going to want a shock absorber on hand. Shock-absorbing lanyards are designed to keep arresting forces on the body to 900 pounds or less. They do this with a shock-absorbing unit that deploys to minimize the force on your body during a fall arrest. However, you'll have to keep in mind that when a shock absorber deploys, it extends the total length of your fall arrest system, something you'll want to account for when determining your total fall distance. If total fall distance is a concern, consider using a self-retracting lifeline, or SRL. SRLs are designed to extend and retract automatically, allowing workers to move easily while maintaining lifeline tension. If a fall occurs, a speed-sensing brake activates, arresting the fall. An SRL should always be anchored at the height of your harness's D-ring or above. Any lower, and you're just adding distance to your fall. So now we know our ABCs, but don't forget there's a lot more to fall protection than the alphabet. After all, in 2018, Occupational Health and Safety put fall protection as the #1 most cited violation in the workplace. So don't be a statistic, and don't put yourself at risk of injury, fines, or worse, fatalities. If you want to know more about fall protection, be sure to check out our Fall Protection 101 video or give us a call. We'd be happy to help you find the best safety measures for your worksite. Again, I'm April, and thanks for hanging around for this episode of Gear Up with Greggs.